Hi everyone, I'm Jackie. It is Stretch Thursday and I'm going to lead you through a gentle stretch. I'm going to do about a 10-minute quick stretch focusing on our hips and stabilizers, and hopefully you'll be able to relax and enjoy. So give yourself some space, come on down to the floor. I'm going to try and give you the best angle possible. I'm going to turn to the side, but if you want, just square off to your screen and we'll get started. Have a seat on your tailbone. We're going to start with taking the knees out to the side. And I want you to bring the heels together and place your hands on your ankles and lift your heart. Press your shoulder blades down your back and allow gravity to slowly bring the knees towards the floor. And begin to connect with your breath, taking a deep breath in and an exhale. And another deep breath in. See if you can slide your shoulder blades down your back just a little bit. And breathe. Let the belly relax. Feel the opening through your inner thighs. Feel them stretch, feel them lengthen. And then just relax through your spine. Take your hands towards the back, heel of your hand by your tailbone, and scoot your tailbone forward a little bit. Roll your shoulders open through your heart center. You can be up on potted palm or you can have your hands flat to the floor. With our hands behind our back, you're going to feel a little more intense stretch through the inner thighs. If it's too much, take your heels forward. So today is all about you, your workout, your rules, your stretch. So go ahead and relax the chest one more time. And I'm going to ask you to walk your hands about an inch further behind you, and we're going to press the hips up and just gently rock the hips side to side. If you need to, move your hands in just a little bit more. If that's too much, go ahead and just keep the tailbone grounded. Find a position of comfort where the lifted tailbone adds a little bit more of a stretch through the inner thighs. You're going to feel a little heat in the upper body because you're holding your upper body up. So you're activating your shoulders a little bit. If you need to release, set the tailbone down, take a deep breath, and then come on back up. A little gentle rock side to side. And then go ahead and set the hips down. You're going to extend your feet forward just a little bit, tailbone back. And this time we're going to focus on spinal flexion. So I want you to come down and I want you to reach for your toes, your ankles, whatever you can reach, your shins, and gently fold. Go ahead and tuck your chin. I'm going to look at the camera so you can hear my voice a little better, but I want you to focus on expanding the spine and creating a little more space between each disc. So tuck your chin, round over. Let your elbows fall out on top of the shins, and breathe. Our focus is to open up the back, feel a little stretch in the lower back. And you never want to force your stretches. You always want to go to a position where you feel the stretch and you can kind of breathe through it, but then back off if you need to. After a few seconds, you'll feel your body start to relax and you can probably go a little bit deeper. Just focus on the breath. And then gently rise with the head, neck, and shoulders. Take your front leg, cross it over. Back leg kind of tucks underneath. You can bring your foot in front of your knee, or you can cross it over your knee. Sit up nice and tall, hug the knee in towards your chest, shoulders again down your back. Root your hips towards the floor. Allow them to be grounded. And then hinge forward just a little, feeling a little more of a stretch through the hips, the glutes. Oh, that feels really good. If you like, you can take your hands out to the side and come forward just a little bit more. The key with this stretch is to keep your hips both anchored to the floor. Relax the upper body, just melt into the front thigh. And then come on up. Take your front leg, sweep it towards the back. So you're in kind of a mermaid position. Front leg is bent, back leg is also bent. Sit up nice and tall and almost stretch through the front side of your body. And you're gonna feel a stretch and an opening through your hip flexor and even down into the quad. Your heart is facing the same direction as your knee. And see if you can kind of tuck the pelvis under just a little bit to further that stretch in the back hip. Relax the upper body. Take a breath in. And then exhale, you can come forward, framing the knee with your hands. Spread your fingers, placing the forearms on the floor, and gently fold towards the front leg. Right now we're working on the piriformis and the glute of the front leg. Big deep breath in and a full exhale. Again, big deep breath in and a full exhale. Lift the chest, walking up onto the heel of your hand. So you can stay here and just hold the stretch. If you like, you can extend the back leg and roll the hips over into pigeon. So your hips are facing towards the floor. They're kind of rolled over so they're in line, kind of straight. And you can just hold it here, lifting the heart, lifting the chin towards the ceiling, feeling a stretch in the front side of the body. If you want to fold forward, you can come down onto your forearms or extend the arms all the way out. I'm going to stay up here and really focus on my hips. Letting the extended leg be nice and long. And send your breath down into your hip. Just a little mind-body connection as you breathe in. Breathe all the way down into your hips. And then a full exhale. Slide back onto your hips. I'm going to have you cross your back foot over. And extend the front leg. Cross the back leg over, hugging your knee in towards your chest. You're going to wrap around the back arm. Take your hand back and rotate. Again, focus on the hips. Draw your knee in towards your chest. Rotate, press your shoulder down your back, looking over your shoulder if that feels good. And come back to your forward gaze and then release. We're going to try the other side. So the leg that was just crossed, take it on the bottom. We're going to take the opposite leg on top or in front of the knee. So hips grounded. Hug your knee in towards your chest and really root your back hip towards the floor. Hug it in. I can tell I'm a little tighter on this side. This hip is a little bit tweakier than my other side. So pause here for a moment. Slide your shoulders down your back. Lift your heart. Stack your vertebrae. Big deep breath in. And lean forward just a bit. Feels good, right? And hands out to the side. Potted palm if you like. Forward fold. And then gently lift the heart. Front leg goes back into that mermaid stance. So front leg bent, back leg bent. Your chest is facing the knee. Lifting up, shoulders down. And then forward fold. This is one of my favorites. I can really feel the stretch in my front leg. And then lift the heart. Placing your hands, rotate the hips, extend your back leg into pigeon. I'm having a little bit of trouble with the camera today, guys, sorry. There you go. Hips facing the floor, opening up through the back. Hip flexor. You can come forward if you like. And slide onto your hip. Take the back leg, circle it around. You're gonna extend the leg, hug your knee in and rotate. So a little spinal twist. You'll feel a little stretch in the shoulder as well as you hug the knee in and you rotate. Press your shoulders down your back. Good, and release. Nice job. Turn to the side. We're gonna cross one foot over the other. So you're gonna figure four. You're gonna press your knee so it lines up with your ankle. So opening up through the hip pocket. You can even take your hand and press your thigh away, creating a little more space in the hip. And when you're ready, slide the hand under, thread the needle, draw it in. Let your shoulders reach for the floor so they're not rounded, they're nice and relaxed. And then bring the toes together. Knees fall out to the side, just kind of like where we started, but this time we're on our back. Gravity pushes the knees out to the side. Take a breath. And then let's hit the hamstring just a little bit. So leg goes up, hips root down. Long back of the leg. And then release. Switch sides, cross the opposite foot over, press the knee away, and slide your hand down towards your hip. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press the thigh away, opening up that space, that hip pocket. Deep breath. And then slide the hand under, thread the needle. A little bit deeper by drawing the knee in towards your chest. And set your foot down, extend the top leg, hamstring on this side. I can definitely feel this side's a little bit tighter. If you have to bend your knee, that's okay. After a couple seconds, see if you can just let the body relax and deepen the stretch. And then hug your knee in towards your chest and just gently rock side to side. You can even circle your knees and the other direction. And then either roll over or gently rock up. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet so you can do this another time at the end of a workout. I hope you guys enjoyed the workout or the stretch, and we'll see you soon.